Paul's Pantry in Mission Viejo hosts a cinnamon roll contest every 4th of July. Last year, in 2017, I set a record with 9 big rolls eaten in 12 minutes. This year, the owners have upped the stakes with some big cash prizes. Will I be able to defend my title, or will I get iced by the competition? No fanfare, no BS, no Stalin. It's time for some cinnamon.
All right, that's your field. How about a round of applause, everybody, for this fantastic field? All right, so here's basically the rules. Basically, they're going to have 12 minutes to see how many cinnamon rolls they can put away in 12 minutes. After they eat the cinnamon roll, they're going to stack the plates. So you guys have to stack your plates. And even though LeBron James is now part of the Lakers here in LA, great to have LeBron here, there's no dunking allowed. No dunking allowed in the water. You can't throw water on your food, no moistening it or anything like that. You gotta eat it just as it is. Are you guys ready? No, I can't hear you. Are you guys ready? Yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. Are you ready, Kevin?
Count it down, baby.
And on the countdown, 3, 2, 1, start eating! There they go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my gosh, Kevin is going. He's like the rabbit, the tortoise in the hare. He is ripping out of the gate, going as fast as he can. Ryan's putting away some food.
Welcome back to another Freak Eating Challenge. This is one of my favorite eating contests of the year, and I'm grateful to say that I won the contest in 2017. Going in as the defending champion was a big chore because this year we had a stacked field gunning for the big cash prize of $1,000. The obvious favorite was Molly Schuyler, ranked #1 in the world according to All Pro Eating, and off screen to the right. But there were other credible eaters at the table. To my immediate right on screen is Tom Chin and Edward Chin. Edward and I have had several close finishes at contests in the past. To my left is Kevin Ross, longtime friend and rival since my earliest days of competitive eating. He's a danger to me in any length of contest. To the left end of the table is Raina Wang, whom you probably know as Raina is Crazy if you're familiar with YouTube. This was our first time competing together at the same contest. She's solid at speed eating and was a favorite to finish in the money. Also off camera are Ryan Alcantara and Kevin Dana, 2 guys who like to participate in eating challenges and who actually legitimately trained for this contest. It was really cool to be able to hang out with everyone and meet some new people who have a legitimate interest in the sport. The cinnamon rolls themselves were very tough to eat. The sweetness they bring is almost overwhelming. They're served warm and are simply delicious for any lover of desserts and donuts. They're on the large side and they're actually one of the signature dishes of Paul's Pantry. Lots of dough, lots of icing, and most of us struggled to get them down quickly. All of us except Molly, who seemed to nearly eat them whole. I ate them much more neatly when I did this contest last year, but this year I pushed hard and mashed them up and used hot coffee to force them down. I also kept warm water handy so I wouldn't get too caffeinated. My personal goal was to break my old record of 9 rolls, and if possible to hold back the field and take second place. Defeating Molly at cinnamon rolls was highly unlikely. In my description section below, I have links to both Molly's and Raina's version of this contest, so you can see it from their vantage points if you're interested. Unfortunately, all 3 of us do not have footage of the whole table, so it's hard to appreciate how wild and crazy the contest was. I tried to put my camera as far back as possible, but there was a crowd watching and I didn't want to block anyone's view. Also, staff members were continuously walking in front of the table, so at moments you won't be able to keep up with the action anyway. They needed to refill our cinnamon rolls and beverages, and that was the easiest way to do it quickly. Next year's contest is going to be even bigger with more cash prizes and paying positions, so I expect even more big time eaters to show up.
2 minutes. Well, now we got the defending champ standing up. You know, it's getting serious now. It's getting serious.
Coffee.
Oh man, somebody's gonna throw their sandal at somebody if you don't eat. Look at that, she's ready. Okay, I've seen that at the political rally. You throw a sandal at somebody.
Actually,
coffee. We're getting close. Seconds. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Help me out here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go! Put the bottle down. Put the butt down, sir! Woo!
How you doing, Ryan?
Great job. We have a bunch of half-eaten buns if anybody wants them. Plenty of half-eaten buns available now. No charge. None of them have been dumped or soaked or wet. They're dry buns. All right, we're gonna go and count those plates in front of you. And a couple of people still have a mouthful. We're going to be interviewing you. If you cannot talk, that's not a good thing. It's the 5th annual Cinnamon Bun Eating Contest here at Paul's Pantry.
And here are your official results. While I improved to 12 cinnamon rolls up from 9, that was only good enough for second place. Molly Schuyler crushed the field with 19. There's a reason she's number 1 and she showed it. Side note, this was Raina's first contest with a full field of competitive eaters and it was definitely a big learning experience. I expect her to do better next year. Thank you Paul's Pantry for putting on an amazing event. It gets better every year. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all next time. Till we eat again, stay in school, don't do drugs, and eat like a freak.